So you want to know if it's ethical to accept gifts in business? Well, in this video, I'm going to dig into that for you. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey there, my name is Matt Ward and I help service-based business professionals, specifically web designers and web developers, get more word-of-mouth referrals in their service-based business. If you're new here watching this video, well, thank you. I help people get these referrals through coaching, consulting, and professional speaking. I hope that you'll join me in my Facebook group, Get More Word of Mouth Referrals. The link is right here in the comments and in the description on YouTube. Now, to this week's video, I want to talk about whether or not it's ethical to accept gifts in business. This comes up more and more often, but oftentimes it comes up in a way that might feel unnatural or dirty, or a word we often use in sales as gross. The answer is simple. It depends. But here's the problem. It's about both sides of the relationship understanding where the gifts come into play and whether or not a referral fee is going to be involved. Sometimes it's just a straight up gift. Sometimes it's a referral fee or a partner arrangement. You know, affiliate marketing is very, very common, and paying for referrals is a very common thing in very different industries. Obviously, there are industries where it's not allowed. Why is that? Because in those industries, they abused it. They abused it powerfully. So biotech, pharma, anything medical related, anything financial services related, these arrangements to pay for referrals or to compensate for referrals are often considered illegal. And sometimes there's a connotation involved there where there's a kickback. Somebody said to me recently, they used the word kickback when I was talking with them about compensation for referrals. Now, when I ran my web agency for 16 years, this was never an issue. Because in that industry, it's incredibly common that a referral commission is paid for signed referrals. And so the question really comes back to your industry and what the expectations are of your partners. Now, we always had a partner program in which we paid 10% to our referral sources for the clients that we signed that they sent over. And it was super, super successful. Funny enough that there were people in our partner program who agreed to send us referrals and simply said, I'll bypass the money side of it. Just keep me in mind when a referral comes your way for my industry. And we were perfectly fine with that as well. Where the compensation comes into play is often whether or not you can give enough outbound referrals to your referral sources. And sometimes in the arrangement that you have, that's just not possible. So you need to consider that. And so therefore, sometimes it's compensation in the form of money and other times it's in the form of gifts. But you also have to really understand the industry and the partner that you're talking about, the person and the profession that they're in, as to whether or not these things are allowed. Sometimes there are limits, $50 limits, $20 limits, even $5 limits. And so it's always good to bring up the conversation early on in the relationship to talk about whether or not things are permissible. If you have any concern over possibility that the industry or that you might be violating something. Now, generally what happens if you gift something to someone who's not allowed to receive it, or if it's over the threshold, they will simply return it and notify you. So that's something to keep in mind. When it comes to gifting, it's never unethical. It's always ethical. The problem comes by the reason in which we're doing it. We need to make sure we're caring about other people and not buying our referral. I hope that's helpful for you. I hope that you can have great conversations about gifting in your business with your partners and resources. If you're currently exchanging compensation in some form or another, feel free to share that in the comments here on social media and also on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe over on YouTube. We're trying to get up over 1,000 subscribers. subscribers, that would be awesome. Until next time, don't forget to live happy, smile a lot, and high five everyone around you. See you in the Facebook.